Welcome everyone to the latest edition of MWF Mattitude. My name is Matt Young, and I'm here with the doctor of Loganomics himself, Logan Stringfield.
And we are so close until Mayhem. I was about to say Matt Mayhem. That we have a loaded card tonight to kind of bring together that puzzle of what is Mayhem.
Yeah, we're about 2 weeks out, Logan, and we got a bunch of big matches for you, 9 of them, in fact. Starting out with AJ Styles and Spider-Man, a match that was supposed to happen several weeks ago before AJ Styles was assaulted by a mystery attacker, ended up being replaced by CM Punk. And then when he returned, he ended up getting concussed by CM Punk. But finally, Styles is here wrestling Spider-Man.
And then we have the man, Becky Lynch, and the Itkin versus Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, Adam Itkin earned himself a full-time contract with his victory last week, so we'll see how he performs tonight. And then Chris Benoit taking on Bill Cosby in a rematch from the Coronavirus Cup. Benoit is out for revenge after Cosby took what Benoit deemed a cheap count-out victory in that contest.
And then who could forget the This Is Your Life moment with Bayley and Alexa Bliss? Well, tonight they go head-to-head.
In Alexa Bliss's debut match in the MWF. And Jon Moxley continues his war on Disney characters when he takes on a debuting Donald Duck.
Quack, quack. Cheech Chong versus Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar.
That's going to be one hell of a contest based on their matches against other opponents in the Tag Team Championship tournament. Then we got Thanos taking on the Megazord.
And if I must interrupt real quick, that's pretty hilarious. Super Nets rocks.
Oh shit, that reminds me, I forgot to open up the chat.
Also, the women's champion, Harley Quinn, battles Woes Nyland. And she debuts tonight.
Well, it's Rose's first ever singles match, but she did participate in the 4-on-4 tag team match at Matt Mania, gaining the pinfall in that contest. That's why she's getting a non-title match with the women's champion tonight. And then finally, our main event, a triple threat number 1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship in Mayhem. CM Punk battles New Jack and Superman.
And I just realized that Rose Nyland is... Oops. That's from the Golden Girls. I totally thought it was the girl from AEW.
Yeah, I realized that a couple nights ago that Nyla Rose and Rose Nyland sounded similar.
Well, when I read it, like in my head, I thought of that, and like then I was like, oh.
Dakota earning us a copyright strike with the Golden Girls theme song. So far,
it's been nice knowing everybody.
So far, we've had opened up with Shannon yelling at the cat, a couple of botches, and announcing the opening match, or announcing the card, and a botch right there for me too. Dakota singing the Golden Girls song, getting us banned permanently from all streaming video services.
Now we have the music turned down this week. How does the sound right now?
We still got the music going on in the intros, of course, and then in the menus it's about half of what it normally is, but during the matches it's completely shut off.
So hopefully this will help get us past PS4 and Twitch issues that they have.
We're depending on you to tell us, Adrian, because apparently you're the only one watching right now.
And we're underway with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
30 seconds into the match. You might need to refresh your stream, I don't know.
Yeah. The face that runs Mattitude.
Logan, that
does not make sense. Anyway.
Adrian says he's our number 1 fan, and that is true. Daquan's right up there as well. He's at his brother's house, and he says his brother has shitty Wi-Fi, so he may or may not make it tonight.
I feel like Daquan watches our tape shows, though.
Well, it just depends. I mean, he's got a newborn daughter and another young child, so kind of makes things complicated at some points.
thankfully, with me making marinated steaks, I may not have to worry about that.
Just keep on marinating, look. Now, AJ Styles, you gotta wonder if I know, it's smooth transition there. AJ Styles gotta wonder if he's affected at all by post-concussion syndrome after being out for several weeks due to his attack, and then coming back only to get knocked out with a go-to-sleep at Matt Mania.
Definitely. I just hope the dogs aren't left in the enclosed pool area.
Oh, no. I wouldn't go that far quite yet. Spider-Man, desperate for a win. He's 0-2, even though his losses came to CM Punk and Superman, two of the participants in the main event tonight, so nothing to...
That's good losses.
Yeah, if you're going to lose, might as well lose to the best. And Styles hits a frog splash, only for a 1 count.
Shades of Eddie. The crowd chants Viva la Raza.
No, Adrian, I did not say that his brother had a shitty wife. I just say he has a shitty wife-eye connection, according to Daquan. Spider-Man with the elbow drop, that was the move of the week last week. Everybody was doing it. I'd like to thank everybody who's tuned in so far. Viewer count seems to be increasing steadily. Spider-Man back up top. Is it another elbow drop? Hell yeah, it is. And he misses.
Yeah, Aladdin did drop like 8 elbows.
Also Aladdin. Not Aladdin. That would be Adam and Aladdin doing the Dragon Ball Fusion dance.
Hey, Logan, you watch Dragon Ball tonight?
Hey, Logan, I can show you the world. Oh, it's wet.
Ooh.
As I can hear the neighbor upstairs who, despite supposedly being gone for several weeks at a time, has been there every day walking around a lot.
And the neighbor's wanting to ruin the show.
He's probably wondering what the hell is wrong with these people down there. Oh,
it
Styles.
sounds like I can actually be heard tonight as I listen to Twitch for a second.
Well, that's good.
Big fan.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I could adjust the volume on... Oh, Styles of the Super Kick. Didn't realize I adjusted the volume on the music for certain parts of the game.
While it's not perfect, it works.
Yeah, well, we're giving it a shot tonight. Hopefully it'll be an improvement. Since there's no way to equalize our volumes to make you as loud as me. At least you can be heard during the matches, if nothing else.
It makes it seem like the person hosting is the master, which makes sense.
The master. No, that's stupid. Yeah.
It's the best thing I ever heard.
Oh my god. It's like back in the MySpace days, one of my mini display names was Master Chief. Because I was a big Halo... Well, I still am a big Halo fan. Shout out to Adrian, who I actually met during a game of Halo 3. We just... Our teams came at each other, and we just were on proximity chat, shouting... He was shouting like, Orange Team, and then we both started yelling, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan. And now we're friends forever.
Oh, and AJ with his taunt.
Follows it up with a drop kick. Uncle Ruckus, the referee, doing nothing as per usual. Oh, AJ Styles going for the Styles Clash. By God, this could be it. Things aren't looking good. 2.9 only. Spider-Man barely survives. Again, both these men looking for their first win. Styles 0-1, Spider-Man 0-2.
These guys really need it. You can't fall into a hole. 0-2 or 0-3.
I'd say despite the fact that Spider-Man has 2 losses to AJ's 1, due to the strength of opponents, Spider-Man
looks better, yeah.
Spider-Man was pinned by CM Punk and Superman. Styles was just knocked the hell out by CM Punk in embarrassing fashion.
Quick fashion.
Yeah. Spider-Man with the crossbody to AJ's back that somehow causes him to land on his stomach. 2.9. Defying physics.
He webbed him. That's how it happened.
Oh no, what Styles going for? Oh, I thought he was going for the Uchi Hiroshi, but it was just a stomach. Near the stomach.
I just wanted him to hit the go to sleep just to get that.
Oh, can you imagine? CM Punk would be furious over that. Oh, Styles with the spinning back fist, Shannon's favorite move in all of MMA. Oh, as they both collide and knock themselves out. That can't be good for Styles with his concussions.
Who's going to have the bigger testicular fortitude?
Oh, you gotta think that Spider-Man's got those spider nads. Styles with the super kick. This could be it. Uncle Buck is slow to make the count, but 2.9. Spider-Man survives barely once again. But they're running power slam. Once again, Styles going for the strikes, those lethal strikes.
You gotta wonder, is that what it's gonna take?
Well, Spider-Man seems to be fighting back. He's got the strength of 10,000 men, one might say. Maybe not that many men, but a lot of men. Oh my God, Spider-Man spinning a web. But Styles right back up. And another knee to the gut.
Super Ness wants to know, have you seen Japanese Spider-Man?
I've seen pictures and clips, but I've never seen like the full thing. Oh, only a 2 count. East X Twitch finally joining us, saying holla.
So very close near fall. Jeez, I cannot talk tonight. Near falls, not near falls.
Yeah, I feel it's been a long day, so I'm having trouble too. The emissary from hell, Spider-Man. Styles going for it all here. The Spider-Man reverses to an Irish whip. Spider-Man looking like he's out of breath, but he's still going for that elbow again.
I tell you what, if Spider-Man can win this, he's got to be in the hunt somewhere. I mean, that's a good win. And his only losses, like you said, are to Superman and CM Punk, the top two dudes.
Oh, the belly to belly.
Oh, that is a good call. Super Ness says Spider-Man's got to fight Hulk Hogan if he wins this. That's a good suggestion.
He wants everyone to fight Hulk Hogan, though. He just loves Hulk Hogan. Oh, this frog splash to the back from AJ Styles. This could be it.
You want the goal, sucker?
Oh. Let's not finish that quote.
Let's not finish that line.
He's that Twitch thing. He's a sleepyhead today, man. I'm feeling it. Oh my God. No, Shikoroshi. AJ finally busted out outside the ring as we approach the 20-minute mark. I did not think this match was going to go this long.
Yeah, there was a point at the 9-minute mark where we had a 2.9. It looked like it may have been over.
Styles is close to getting a 3 count on a couple of occasions. It's not that these guys aren't capable of going this long. It's just, as he stated, it looked like it was going to end quickly due to a lot of power moves. Spider-Man having a hard time breathing. AJ Styles is like, fuck this. Fuck being in the ring.
This is a solid match.
There's been a lot of hard-hitting back-and-forth action. Styles is... Oh my God, speaking of which, Styles, fighting spirit, spinning back fist.
He's doing it for Shannon tonight.
Oh no, do I have to watch out to see, make sure AJ Styles doesn't try to steal my fiance? They're both Southerners, therefore they have a lot in common. Oh no! Spider-Man with a running power slam. Oh, if he would have gone for the cover there. Jesus.
If it's got to happen, I wouldn't mind AJ.
Oh no.
He's a good man.
You should see for yourself. Oh, spider kick. Dakota, if you're listening,
by AJ.
AJ Styles is on the list of acceptable affairs. Oh, phenomenal forearm. By God, if he can make the cover, this is over. I know I've said that 3 times, but you got to think.
But he hesitated to get up. He didn't have enough energy.
Yeah, and Spider-Man with the big boot. Will he go for the elbow drop again? You fucking know it.
You gotta figure the phenomenal Spider-Man has more stamina than the phenomenal AJ Styles.
You'd have to think, but Spider-Man, he's going for all those help. AJ can't even hang up on the top rope in the Tree of Woe, apparently. Spider-Man really go for another flying elbow from the top rope for the 18th time this match. The irony here is that despite the fact that AJ's hit a couple spinning back fists, Shannon's favorite MMA move, she absolutely despises AJ Styles.
That's That's a shame. I like AJ.
Yeah, he's always been one of my favorites. I wore an AJ Styles shirt yesterday. Oh, the super kick from Spider-Man. Could this be all? Yes. Spider-Man gets his first win, and AJ Styles' woes continue. He still doesn't know who attacked him, and he's now 0-2.
Just bad times for the phenomenal one.
He stacks Twitch. Paul's happy about Spider-Man's victory there. Hopefully some more people... 100% rating. Hopefully more people tune in to see this action. Otherwise, we're going to get our lowest ratings ever. Where is everybody? Maybe this next match will draw them in. Should be an epic contest in the tag team division.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Is anything going on tonight?
I have no idea. I'm completely out of it.
We're still in quarantine, so...
I was finally able to get my hair cut after 3 months.
Maybe that's where everybody's at. Everybody's out getting their haircuts.
Every single person. Oops, went to men. Becky Lynch, while she is the man, she's not a man.
Becky Lynch.
I think I could speak for everyone when I say that I was just completely shocked by Adam Itkin's debut last week. He hit the it kick, his version of the super kick on Asuka, sat on her face for the pinfall victory in a tag team match.
That's one butt I would not want in my face.
And that's when he was constrained by wearing jeans. Tonight he is in his trademark jorts.
As I should text our group chat and tell them that it's Itkin match time.
Yeah, please do. I know at least Jerry would be interested in tuning into that. It's taking me longer to set this up because it keeps lagging. Damn Parts Craft DLC. I think the Party Boy should referee this match.
Yeah, with all the butts.
All the butts. Here we go. It's time. It's time. It's Itkin time. Oh no.
I should Twitch at him. I mean, oops.
Tweet at him.
I should tweet at him from the WrestleQuest account since I don't think he's banned that yet on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Taz's mailman, Adam Itkin. At the individual entrances tonight so that you can see the taunts and the nicknames and everything. It's not because I forgot to change the settings. We got a note, Becky Lynch, not pregnant in the MWF. Only her real-life counterpart is pregnant. Adrian saying...
Oh, go ahead. This is safe.
Well, only until the father of the real-life Becky's baby is verified.
It was me. It was me, Logan. It was me.
Oh, God. I would pay all the money to see that. Adrian saying it would be more impressive if she were wrestling while pregnant. Well, we cannot condone that.
Wasn't Paige's mom wrestling with her when she was pregnant?
I heard something about that, but we don't want Becky and Seth or whoever's kid to turn out like Paige. Welcome Brandy Cats to the chat. Thanks for joining us, Brandy. Just in time for Beavis and Butthead.
Then you get stuck with people. You get stuck with your daughters marrying Alberto Del Rio out of nowhere.
Oh no, nobody wants that. Oh shit! As Beavis opens the match with a series of punches to Becky Lynch.
He's through playing around, like they would say on the WWE games.
Beavis and Butthead actually looked really good in the Tag Team Championship tournament. They did make it to the finals. They've only got that one loss, and that's to our champs, Joe Exotic and a real-life fucking tiger. my God. The man tamer. I don't know.
I see what you did there.
Even Stevie Wonder can see what I did there. Oh, Party Boy looks like he's about to get knocked down there. Oh, Becky Lynch. Fighting off both
It looks like he's resting over there for the... taking a nap so he can have enough energy when he gets into the ring.
Vintage Itkin.
Or he's on his phone, one of the two.
I think he's probably on his phone tweeting about how awesome Becky is, because you know he never sleeps during Becky matches.
What tweet? What tweet? What tweet? Uh-oh.
Oh,
Business just picked up, boys.
Itkin tagged in Brandy saying go B squared, referring to Beavis and Butthead, but Adrian making the callback to Bull Buchanan's gimmick for when he teamed with John Cena.
I've not heard that name in years.
Everybody's tried to forget him. Everybody that's ever known him, even his own family.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Beavis and Butthead love that double powerbomb maneuver. Oh, Beavis and Adam just trading strikes here. My God.
Party Boy is probably our fastest referee out of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he can get those pants off in like 1 millisecond, so you got to think he can do everything pretty quickly. Oh, Adam with the hip toss, showing some technical wrestling prowess and immediately tagging out because he's probably out of breath.
He's still got those big old meaty legs, though.
Yeah, I think that's why he wore the jorts this week. He wanted to show off those mailman calves.
So he wants to choke Becky with them.
Oh my. That is a sight I do not even want to imagine. Of course, Adam's wish from Make-A-Wish was to make love to Becky Lynch.
Super Headshots, put that in the chat.
Adam is, of course, legitimately Taz's mailman.
Is he? Never mind.
Yeah, he did. He did. I know you.
He blew. I'm not gonna. Never mind.
He blew a transmission on his mail truck in front of Taz's house one time and had to use Taz's phone. I don't know if his cell phone wasn't working or what, but Taz mentioned Adam on an episode of his podcast saying he's a weird motherfucker or creepy motherfucker or something like that.
And then he messaged me and completely just botched it and said that he blew his tranny in front of Taz's house.
That is a quote that will live in infamy forever.
He actually said tanny, and I was like, what's a tanny? And then he said he auto-corrected. He didn't auto-correct, he sent back tranny. So, yeah, there's that.
We'd like to reiterate that Logan is referring to a transmission and he is not attacking.
Yeah, we're all for that.
Nice save, Logan.
I worked with one. There's nothing wrong with it.
You're just making it worse.
I sound like Dave Meltzer right now.
Yeah, you're just... Oh.
Oh, Zane's in the chat now and says, come on, it can beat their monkey asses.
Oh my God. Thanks for joining us, Zane.
As it seems like he is our highest rated wrestler. It seems like the ratings go up anytime he's on.
Absolutely. I mean, he's got this weird sort of charisma. People, I don't know if they love to see him or they love to see him get his ass kicked. It's kind of weird. You got to think it's kind of weird that after Adam Itkin makes his debut last week as a Make-A-Wish recipient, that WWE on Raw has the Make-A-Wish logo on their ramp. I know it's not the first time they've done it, but the timing of it is a bit suspect.
I think they've been watching.
Not to mention Harley Quinn, who has a matchup later on our card. I got an email from DC Comics a couple days ago advertising that Harley Quinn is going to be a wrestler in an upcoming issue. I think it's coming out next week. Or it may have come out this week.
I would like to think that Vince McMahon is like watching the product right now.
Yeah, he has nothing better to do. Oh, Becky with the arm drag to Butthead, but Butthead no-sells it.
Actually, I have a feeling he probably just sits around and just watches the WWE Network.
Who doesn't? Oh, the Bexploder. I know I do.
Because Freddie Prinze said when he worked with the WWE, Vince said he was watching a Richard Pryor special on his Kindle, and Vince is like, "Why are you watching that? We got comedy in the WWE."
Jesus Christ.
Basically saying you don't need anything else other than the WWE in your life. He's like, "We have Santino."
Depending on who you ask, oh god, not Santino. Depending on who you ask, you know, that was basically how I was as a kid. Like, why do I need anything but wrestling and video games?
This is true. This is true. At that age, definitely.
Oh my god, the brutal spear from Itkin.
That was stronger than a Roman Reigns or Goldberg spear.
Oh, by far.
Calves into it.
Yeah, you got those mailman calves to propel him. Oh my god.
Mailman Karl Malone.
And Beavis. Oh, Beavis with the knees to the back. Itkin DDT. Will he go for a cover? Will he sit on someone's face? No, he'll tag out.
Yeah. He's got to get back over there and get back on his phone.
Every time he tags out, he gets to touch the hand of Becky Lynch, so no wonder he does it so frequently.
He has the hover hand the tag, though.
Oh, no. Oh, Becky with the surprise roll-up on Beavis. Could this be it? Oh, only a 2 count.
I tell you what, if they win this, they could be in the mix for a future tag team title shot.
Yeah, you got to say that for either team. I mean, Beavis Butthead 2-1 at the moment. Becky Lynch and Adam Itkin 1-0. As we have not yet, Bexploder, we have not yet determined who will challenge Joe Exotic in a real-life fucking tiger at Mayhem. As they suspended their championships a week after winning them. So, Adam Itkin with the fork to Butthead's neck. It's coming out causing him to bleed from the forehead. Cartoon character physics are wacky, folks. Beavis and Becky Lynch squaring off.
Main event in any place in the world.
As the blood is directly on the titty of our logo here. Titty portion of our logo stained with crimson temporarily, and now it's gone somehow.
Yeah, we had the invisible man come in and clean it up.
You gotta wonder, with us having only 5 viewers consistently throughout the first half hour of the show, maybe states need to tighten up coronavirus restrictions once again, get people to watch.
Yeah, some states have slowly started to reopen.
Well, not only do we have the chance to get our haircut here. Hold on, I'm sorry. Bronco Buster from Adam Itkin.
Oh my god.
That is one sight to behold. But what I was going to say is that we got, as I mentioned to you in the private chat, gyms are opening up on Monday at 25% capacity, so hopefully I can finally get back in there. That'll be nice. But yeah, that's how Texas is doing it at the moment.
You can line up at 4 a.m. since it's 25% capacity.
Honestly, that might end up being the case because they said they're going to start a line outside if they're at that 25% capacity. Oh, he was reversing the suplex. Oh my god. Adrian presenting a nightmare scenario here. Saying our tag team contenders going to be Triple H from DX in 98, the Gang Triple H of 2000 managed by Old Man Triple H from the modern era versus Team. Oh, no, not versus, just Team HHHHHHHHH. I'm not sure, Brandy. I'm not sure how you enforce the 25%. I mean, the gym itself is going to regulate it, but legally...
I guess if it's like some stores, they go off the capacity of what the fire marshal is and just do it by 25 and have somebody outside counting until somebody's done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do, but in terms of, like, law enforcement monitoring it. I don't know.
That's what they did at Lowe's, and all of a sudden we were just like, you know what, we're just not going to do it.
Well, hopefully my gym follows suit because I want to get in there.
With all the people in Lowe's, they should just start building gyms in Lowe's.
Yes, exactly. That is a perfect solution. Butthead up top. By God, the flying elbow. Move of the night again. See, I'm worried about drinking my pre-workout and then I show up there and we have to wait in line and it wears off. But
well, the worst thing is going in there and you got the people that aren't even working out. They're just wasting their time.
The low blow, like that one guy that was sitting there eating a chicken sandwich from Whole Foods on a bench. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Meanwhile, there's like 100 people waiting outside to get in.
Oh, eat defeat from Beavis. Another elbow drop. This is just, a knee drop this time. It not looking quite as strong as he did last week, I gotta say. As I say that, he immediately comes back, though, with the vertical suplex.
That's the beautiful thing about wrestling is you're never out. That's Barry Horowitz.
Barry Horowitz known for losing almost every match he's in. Oh my God, Beavis with the low blow to Becky Lynch. The man has balls. Itkin's got to get in there. And he does. Adrian said he made a SmackDown vs. Raw character with customized finish with his 9 low blows. I'm guilty. Oh no! Oh no! Beavis has pinned Becky Lynch. Oh my God.
Adam blew it. He didn't have enough stamina to go break up the pin. He didn't get enough sleep.
No. Beavis, the dream is over.
Waking up at 5 fucking a.m. every morning to go meet wrestlers at Access and stand in line for 4 fucking hours.
With the Nad Buster to Becky Lynch. Oh my God. The dream is over. The undefeated streak of Adam Itkin and Becky Lynch. It's done. Adam technically still hasn't been beaten, though, so you gotta wonder if he's gonna get pissed at Becky for being the weak link.
You're right, he has not taken the pinfall.
That is not the result that they were hoping for, to say the least.
Well, good, I still haven't been pointed.
He does have that to hold on to, at least for now.
And now it's time for the match that we have been trying to book.
Well, it's a match that we saw on our first show, ended with a count-out victory for Bill Cosby in the Coronavirus Cup. Now, Chris Benoit out for redemption and revenge, one might say. Both men seeking to earn the unofficial title of Father of the Year. Chris Benoit and Bill Cosby, the rematch, the much anticipated rematch.
Custody on a pole ladder match.
Custody of who, though?
Everybody, winner gets all the children.
Both of them have children who were murdered. It's just on Benoit's end, he was responsible for that murder. Cosby, not so much. You know what?
I think it should be poo.
I was just about to say, there's no...
So some of these people are shit humans.
Absolutely. Great minds think alike, Logan. I was trying to scroll. I saw Boo, and then I was like, wait, where's Pooh? And it's a Pooh as in a real piece of shit, not Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh also a piece of shit in the MWF, but different kind.
Do you think Bill Cosby's going to try to roofie Benoit before the match?
My God, I didn't even think of that, but that would be an ingenious strategy. Cosby known for the sleeper hold, so if he could get the added advantage of getting the roofies in Benoit's system beforehand, mix him in with those steroids and the pre-workout, protein shake, whatever, you know.
Oh man, it's time. It's time.
It's Cosby time.
It's murder time.
Oh no.
Bad human time. I don't know what you want to call it.
I recently bought a couple of Cosby sweaters in Animal Crossing. That's what it reminded me of anyway.
Fight.
Even though I've already mentioned this privately, I gotta say, Thanks to Dakota, Logan's wife, for sending me 3 pieces out of the 4 I needed for a wrestling ring. Now I got a wrestling ring and Animal Crossing. It's the shit.
You got a shout out, Dakota. Yeah, from Matt. He said, shout out to Dakota for finishing his rings on Animal Crossing. All for the Federation, she says.
Dakota, of course, Spanish for Dakota. No matter what Paul says. Zane clamoring for the pudding pops.
There's nothing better than a Bill Cosby pudding pop. That sounded good.
It did. I didn't think of it that way until you mentioned that. Until you further commented on it. I do have to say that we had countouts as a rule for the Coronavirus Cup. This match was one of a couple that inspired us to go completely without countouts for all future matches in the Mat Wrestling Federation. You're going to see winners and losers.
2-hour-long matches eventually.
Oh God, I don't want that to happen. That's my one concern. Yeah.
One viewer.
It'll be Adrian too. Well, we'll have 2 viewers because you'll be on the stream for commentary. Well, maybe 3, I guess, if Paul's there and if he doesn't give up after that long of a match.
Their WrestleQuest had an hour and 30-minute long match, and I wanted to freaking just destroy my TV.
Yeah, that's just a bit too long. It's, well, an hour and a half in the game is like 45, 50 minutes in real life. It's just still a long time to watch a single match.
But I think he had the settings on like 3, so they were acting really dumb.
Oh, yeah, that could do it. We're always on 10 here. If we could go to 11, we would. But yeah, it was this match, the original contest between the 2 of them, and Winnie the Pooh against Stone Cold Steve Austin, the COVID Classic, ending in a countout as well. We decided, you know what, not going to do these countouts anymore. They were on because those were tournaments, but from here on out, winners and losers by pinfall, submission, or knockout only.
The only way to win is to win.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Losers lose and winners win.
Is that another one of those Katy Perry songs your wife loves to sing?
Like a Katy Perry song. When you win, you win. When you lose.
You have such a beautiful singing voice, Logan.
Give up.
Cosby choking the life out of Benoit. We know that Benoit can take a choke. Oh, those brutal chops from Benoit. That Cosby sweater providing some padding, but not nearly enough.
Basically, to win this, it's going to come down to who's the shittier human.
Well, I guess Benoit's got this. Because Benoit is a murderer.
It's true, but Bill, what if he goes on a murdering rampage here?
Well, spending time in prison will do that to you. I wonder if Cosby and Joe Exotic ever crossed paths in prison.
Well, I'm sure Exotic tries to roofie him, and Bill doesn't want to be roofied, but he will roofie the security guard lady.
Benoit just paid tribute to his friend, the late Eddie Guerrero, with the triple vertical suplexes. Follows it up with a drop kick, missile drop kick, that is. Cosby, though, seemingly unfazed. Oh, with a flipping dropkick of his own. And a low blow to Benoit. My God. If Benoit's testicles hadn't been shrunken by steroids, that would have surely done him in. Cosby DT. Oh, I thought that Cosby was going for a German suplex of his own there. Benoit, can you smell what Benoit is cooking? It's murder. Spoiler alert. Between Benoit, Cosby, Trump, and Pence, Joe Exotic, we got a lot of not so stable. Joe Exotic is at least lovable though, in his own way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is true.
German, one half of the tag team champions, Joe Exotic. German suplex, could that be enough? Oh, so close. Cosby, what's he going for here? Is he barking? Is he barking? Like Lil Wayne saying on the Jingle Dad remix. Shout out to Lil Wayne saying.
Jingle Dad.
Oh, the football tackle. That, of course, is the original. That inspired the remix. Oh. Is he going for that head? Oh my God! He dives halfway across the ring, hits the headbutt to the back of Cosby's head. 2.9 only. Cosby is one resilient motherfucker, and he hits the Cos bottom. The Cos bottom. Oh, 2.9. Both these men just fighting for their lives here.
Super Ness said someone asked Dave Meltzer on his radio show if David Benoit had been at home would Chris have killed him too, and Dave refused to answer.
2 point. Well, Cosby penetrating Benoit with that pinfall. Super Ness rock.
Probably.
David seems to not think so, considering he wants to wrestle as Chris Benoit Jr., but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he probably would have. But he would have been older, he probably might have fought back, but then he would have just had to tap out because Chris would have been too strong. You know what? Probably just shouldn't touch this on this show.
Too late. Benoit snaps suplex.
Yeah, he would have snapped on him.
He just snapped Cosby. Chop to the throat. Oh my God, Cosby with the martial arts type maneuvers. Oh no! Oh no! This is it! I'm calling it right now. Cosby with the flippity doo. Oh my God! He does it, Cosby. Oh my God! He's praising Jesus. Cosby with the flippity doo.
As Bill Cosby says, I didn't do it, man.
2 victories over Benoit. This one quite decisive.
And I don't know why I gave Bill a redneck voice.
Who knows why you do anything? You do reincarnation. Chris Benoit losing to reincarnation. How ironic.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a lot better than their first matchup, I gotta say. So Benoit fails to get his revenge. Cosby proves that his victory, despite being via countout in the Coronavirus Cup, was no fluke. But now we move on to something very, very different. A women's division matchup with the debuting Alexa Bliss taking on Bayley. Bayley 0-1 after she lost to Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair in a qualifying match for the women's championship. Who you got, Logan?
Well...
Where the fuck is Burt Reynolds? Okay, there he is.
Where is he?
I got him.
I'm going to take a debuting Bliss, but I don't say it with confidence.
Yeah, it's really hard to know what to expect considering we have not seen Alexa Bliss compete here, and we've only seen Bayley in a triple threat match where she took the pinfall.
Like, I know it's cliche, but it's a pick'em.
Yeah, I agree with you. First of 2 women's matches tonight, of course, not counting Becky Lynch's involvement in the tag match earlier. As we have yet to establish a hierarchy, one would say, in the women's division, we got Rhea Ripley earning a rematch of sorts with Harley Quinn. Rhea Ripley was the last woman eliminated by Harley Quinn in the inaugural women's championship match at Mat Mania. But after that, you know, anybody can step up and become the next contender.
Yep, old Rhea.
Oh yeah, Rhea, as you call her. I still haven't figured that one out. Adrian asking, why would Bill Cosby reincarnate Chris Benoit? Well, Cosby's methods are questionable.
Trying to get the attention off of him into a shittier human.
We got the custom face for Bailey. There was more custom attire I had to remove some parts due to not having the Stardom DLC because it costs $150,000 for everything in this game.
That's a really good customization.
Yeah, I'm not responsible for creating it. I just downloaded it. I can't create shit in this game. Except for Itkin. Like,
that was pretty spot on, though.
Well... Considering all my other creations have been miserable failures, it's fitting that my one successful creation is in real life a miserable failure.
Oh, shit.
Bailey's got to be thankful that there... Oh, well, you know what? I shouldn't say that. I was going to say she'd be thankful that there are no kendo sticks in this match, but they're under the ring. They could come into play here, and if so...
They're there for the taking.
If so, Bailey has proven to not know how to use one.
Yes, she was hanging out in San Jose too long. Super Ness Rock's ass, did Bailey get sunburned?
Yeah, she does have a little bit of a reddish hue to her.
She went to the beach before the San Jose Sharks game.
You know what? I'm so desperate for hockey right now that I would even watch a Sharks game despite how much I hate them. If I'd watch a Sharks game where they're not playing the Kings.
Rumor is they're just going to skip the rest of the regular season when they come out and just jump straight into the playoffs.
Yeah, I've heard about a 24-team format for the playoffs, which of course would still not involve the Kings because they're like 5th or 6th from the bottom.
Both our teams would not be in.
Yours is dead last. The Kings went on a 7-game winning streak right before the season was postponed.
Bailey is thick, so. Thicker than a hickory stick.
Thicker than a hickory snicker.
As the day she finally wears shorts, Nick will probably come out of his shorts.
Oh, or come in his shorts.
Yeah, that.
Nick, of course, a big fan of Bailey due to that ass, completely ignoring her, quite frankly, disgusting face.
Knowing our look, she's actually watching our stream.
She's like, I'm going to hug these guys for putting me on the show. I'm not saying I'm any better. I'm quite hideous myself. And I don't even have a fat ass.
We're not judging. We're having fun.
I was just referencing a spirited discussion where Nick criticized me for saying that Alexa Bliss, amongst others, was more appealing to me than Bailey, but that's just personal preference.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, Burt Reynolds almost in the line of fire there. You gotta think that might be intentional. Bailey with the schoolgirl.
He wants to lose his arms in Bailey's ass.
Oh, poor Burt Reynolds. He's dead. Oh, I thought Bailey might be going up top for that patented elbow drop. You know, everybody's been using it tonight. It is one of her trademarks. Oh my God. The women's left, one might say, which doesn't work quite as well as women's right, but almost as effective here.
And the only reason I
Bailey to belly
in a debut is just because she's a little fresher.
Well, Bailey just hit that Bailey to belly, so this might be over. Bliss is barely surviving though. But Reynolds trying to put his arm back on. Twisted Bliss. 2.9 from both their finishers. As the neighbor upstairs wonders, why couldn't I be at work right now? This strange white man is screaming things downstairs.
At least he's cooler than the other ones.
Yeah, slightly less noisy. Hasn't come to my door threatening me yet.
As the other ones, we thought there was going to be a giant brawl.
It was hard to hold back from that.
Super Nest says open your windows, that'll show him.
If I open my windows, I'll just end up hearing a shit ton of loud noise from outside, and it'll get picked up on the microphone. I don't want to subject everybody to that. We had some guy not doing donuts in the parking lot, but doing, like, just squealing their tires, like, every 30 seconds for no apparent reason.
What is going on in Texas?
Everything and anything horrible that you can imagine.
It's time to move to Hickory.
I can only dream of that.
This could be a stamina battle here.
It's just not the same without the background music. Oh my God. She's fighting outside the ring. I thought Alexa might be going up to the top turnbuckle there, but no.
I did too. She kind of just, I don't know what she really did. She went in and out, in and out.
Oh, she hit another Twisted Bliss, but they're in the ropes. I think that she figured Bayley probably wasn't worn down enough to stay dazed until Bliss had the opportunity to break out whatever maneuver she was going for there. Right. Oh, Bayley with the crossbody. It's ruining the debut of Alexa Bliss. The crossbody from Bayley as Bayley picks up her first win here in the MWF.
Big time win. Maybe some jitters for Bliss led to that loss.
Yeah, now you got a second guess for a decision not to go up top while Bayley was dazed on the outside. Well, we move on to another debut. This one, I guarantee you, will be much more horrifying, and you'll see why in just a minute. Jon Moxley continues his vendetta against the Disney characters, taking on a debuting Donald Duck, and wait till you get a look at this sick motherfucker. And for once, when I use that phrase, I'm not talking about Mox. Donald Duck is, I don't know what he's been doing to try to prepare himself for this match, but it has turned him into some sort of monster. He's already scary enough not wearing pants. But take a look at this. Take a gander at this, I should say. No. Of course the lag makes me skip right over. Here he is, folks. Donald fucking Duck.
What the fuck?
Yep. That's the appropriate response. Snoop Dogg has not gotten any work tonight yet. Let's see how he reacts seeing this. He's gonna think he smoked the wrong kind of weed. Donald Duck, when asked before the match what he thought his chances were like against Mox, could only reply, Adrian saying, I bet Donald Duck pulls out a knife and cuts Mox up just like Aladdin Pooh. And you know what? I did not expect anything. Oh, I was just going to say I wasn't expecting any less. I don't know that I condone it, but Aladdin won with the brass knuckles. Pooh used some sort of claws, like not his own bear claws, but a set of metal claws that he pulled out of his... I don't know where he pulled it out. He doesn't wear pants, much like Donald Duck.
No pants. So test what you got.
No pants in hell. Oh my God, Donald, looking horrifying.
Fight!
Oh, wow. Moxley's got to be desperate for a win here. He did win the rematch against Pooh at Matt Mania, but then went down to Aladdin, so he's got a losing record against these Disney characters.
Oh yeah, those legs are creepy, man.
Like kind of robot legs. He looks kind of like that robotic ostrich character in Animal Crossing, except Donald Duckian. Gotta note, I'm not sure if she is still watching, but Brandy Katz, big fan of Donald Ducking it, going around at home with no pants, much to the delight of Paul, EastX Twitch.
No pants.
Oh, a shot to the throat from Donald Duck. He plays dirty, much like his cohorts.
Like Christina Aguilera would say, dirty.
Shout out to 2003.
Well, it's actually a very terrible song.
An awesome video.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe Christina Aguilera will show up to sing America the Beautiful for Matt Mania too.
I couldn't think of anything better I'd rather see.
I can think of hundreds of things that I'd rather see, but in terms of singing that song, I agree. Seeing a bison who speaks English as president, I'd rather see that. And Moxley, it's smart of him to go for that barbed wire baseball bat. He knows that these Disney characters play dirty, so he's going for the weapons. And he's very proficient with them. But unfortunately, hasn't gotten a chance to actually utilize that yet. You gotta think with the lack of response in the chat from Paul that Brandy's Donald Ducking it may have distracted him and led to, let's just say, amorous activities.
You know what? I'll allow it. I think that's a reasonable reason.
I gotta say, they're probably enjoying themselves that much more knowing they have your permission.
Yeah. All for it. All for it, guys.
Oh, Donald Duck with the butterfly suplex, and oh my God. I thought that was almost a submission that he put him in the Kimura. I didn't know Snoop was signaling for a rope break or calling for the bell. Moxley with the Texas Cloverleaf, the only good thing to ever come out of Texas.
Give up.
Donald Duck working the legs tonight.
One.
Halloween costume idea. You dress up as Logie Bear and Dakota dresses up as Boo Boo.
That may have already happened.
Oh, Pixar didn't have it.
One.
Donald Duck with a duck dive.
Didn't get picked. Clothes came off too quick.
Did you actually dress up as Logie Bear and Boo Boo?
No.
I believe the second part.
Just trying to kayfabe it, but it didn't work.
I mean, I believe the clothes going off part. I was so...
Logie Bear.
Adam is the park ranger.
Oh my gosh. We're getting crazy tonight on Mattitude.
Mattitude, yeah.
I was about to say Matt Mayhem.
Oh, Donald Duck taking a rest here. You think Mox is going to go for another? No, he doesn't go for the weapon. Oh, what? Donald Duck with a triangle choke.
Break.
As he watched UFC over the week.
10 minutes gone.
Yeah, apparently they had another event last night. I wasn't able to catch that one.
Yeah, I tuned in. Good show.
Give up. Give up.
Mike Reagan, good friend of mine from the old gamingring.com site. He put up the pay-per-view from Saturday on his Plex channel, so if he puts up the one from last night, maybe I'll check it out. The one on Saturday was really good, though.
Give up.
Yeah, the one Saturday was way
Give
better.
up.
But Wednesday was solid too.
Oh, what was that? Donald Duck was some sort of crazy high-flying maneuver.
My God, what would you call that?
You know, I've seen a name for it in Fire Pro before, but I can't remember it at the moment. It's something weird. Elbow drop to the back of the
Well,
heel.
I'll call it the quack-a-lack.
I like that a lot. What's quack-a-lack?
That's quack-a-lack.
Give up.
Donald Duck with the heel hook.
Give up.
You know
Trying
what
to-
they say? Oh, he butt kissed the love.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Dirty deeds from Moxley. Could this be all?
2.
Only a 2, not even 2.9 out of that. Oh, tilt-a-whirl sort of maneuver.
A statistic character still piss off John Moxley.
Well, Moxley is infuriated by their cheating ways. And the fact that he, at least on the first try, can't seem to beat him. We've only seen him face Aladdin once, and this is his first match against Donald Duck. He says, "Fuck you, Donald." That Donald didn't take too kindly to that. Oh my God. Could that be? No, Moxley dazed despite being the one to deliver the maneuver. I wonder if he's having too much intercourse with Renee Young lately.
Give up. Give up.
Tons of submissions by Donald tonight.
Yeah, I didn't expect that from him. One thing I did expect, though, Moxley once again hits the dirty deeds.
2.
Donald Duck is kicked out of it twice now. Donald Duck gives no fucks.
This has to fuel John. As he wonders what he has to do to put away Donald Duck.
Give up.
Oh man.
Oh man, Moxley's still not getting a chance to use his weapons. Moving the ropes. Yep.
Kind of like the Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose WrestleMania match where it was pretty much no holds barred for no reason.
DDT.
Oh my God, Moxley. Moxley with the paradigm shift. This is it. He's got to get the win here.
1, 2.
Oh my, how does Donald Duck continue to survive? He's taken 3 finishers, but has not taken the pinfall.
Heart. Ducks have huge hearts.
Yeah, intentionally enlarged by people wanting to create foie gras, or however the fuck you pronounce that.
What the fuck is that from?
I'm not quite sure. Perhaps signaling to his Disney cohorts.
Oh, the duck splash. Not the frog splash.
Oh, these guys are still going at it, trading strikes, even though Donald Duck has had the advantage throughout most of this match. He's going up top again. Duck's gonna fly. Shucky, ducky, quack, quack, Logan. Oh, and they knock it in.
Five, sucker.
Oh, he hits the quack-a-lacker again. Boy, they're in the ropes.
That
Oh,
really
and-
did it.
Right there, paradigm shift for a... Oh, is he gonna get it? Sweet redemption for John Moxley, at least for one night. Moxley defeats the Being Donald, though. No, after 4 DDTs, 2 paradigm shifts following up 2 dirty deeds. By God is right, Adrian. So
Somebody say, by God.
John Moxley, now 2-2 against the Disney characters. You got to wonder if he's going to seek a rematch with Aladdin after this.
I can show you the world.
Now, I guess this would be as good a time as any to announce that next week, John Moxley is bringing in a couple of friends. You might be familiar with them. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
Oh my, the Shield versus Disney.
That was a decision that was already... Well, we don't know what they're going to be doing. All we know is they're going to be on the show next week. It was a decision that Mox informed us of before the match and asked us to save the announcement for afterwards. So win or lose, he was determined to bring them in because he knows, even if he was able to win on this one night, which he was, that those cheating bastards are never going to let it be a fair fight. So we'll see both Rollins and Reigns debut next week in a match yet to be determined. They will be in some form of match. Speaking of matches, though, we move on to our second tag team contest of the night. Cheech and Chong taking on Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar.
Yes.
What was that? I'm starting to be concerned for your well-being, Logan.
Wait, Ronald and Hamburglar, have we seen... I'm trying to remember it's been quite the few months because of coronavirus. Have we seen them since the tournament?
That was our first time seeing either of these teams since the tournament. Both of them made it to the semifinals in losing efforts. Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar lost to the eventual champions, Joe Exotic and a real live fucking tiger, while Cheech and Chong fell to Beavis and Butthead.
Big fan of McDonald's. They have some good fries, man.
Yeah, as far as fast food fries go, they rank right up there. Anything else you'd like to mention from the McDonald's menu that tickles your fancy?
Well, you can get 50 McNuggets for $10.
Good God.
They called the B-Ward special.
What?
The B-Ward special.
Oh, the B-Ward. I thought you said B-Word. I was like, what?
If you got my drift on that one.
I did. It took me a minute to understand what you were saying. For some reason, even though I changed the settings last week to have tag teams come out together, they're not doing it tonight.
They're no selling. Yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I saw. 50 for 10. You get a big old bucket.
Big old bucket.
A bucket nugs.
I got a bucket full of nuggets and my homeboys do too. You gotta wonder if the fan base was just addicted to that Fire Pro background music and that's why they're tuning out tonight. I wonder what our viewers think. Are you bothered by the lack of background music during the matches, or are the sweet, soothing tones of mine and Logan's voices enough for you?
Basically, do you want to hear? Oh, well, actually,
Fight.
It looks like we got a load of competition this week. It looks like there's a load of Fire Pro streams going on right now.
Well, it seems like that WCC Federation, I'm not going to mention their name so people don't switch over. It seems like they have streams every single night. They even show reruns at least a couple nights a week. I subscribe.
There's also another show running a pay-per-view tonight.
Ah, okay. Well, that could be it then. The WCC is the one that's always on. And admittedly, they are very good, but I don't want to give them any free advertising.
We are 5th out of about 12, so we're about halfway in the mix. But, you know, it's hard to go against a show that's running a pay-per-view. Pay-per-views seem to be the highest shows, like when we run.
Yeah, and a couple of our regular viewers are unavailable tonight, plus pretty sure Paul and Brandy be fucking. So
yeah.
They do be fucking.
Big fan.
Paul wants to be the moderator, but he can't moderate his libido.
We'll announce it.
Yeah, we haven't had any activity in the chat that needs to be moderated tonight, so I guess he figured he could take care of business.
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every day.
I was hoping you immediately segued into that. If only there was a way to share that video during the stream. I mean, you could share, I guess you could, if you upload it or something, you could share a link in the chat, but I mean, like, have it pop up on the screen, that'd be cool. It was a beautiful video. Did you see my response to your second video?
Was that the one? Take your mask off, girl. Take your mask off.
Yeah. I had a response video to that.
Oh, no, because right after I posted, I went to the store. I meant to watch it. I'll check it.
Yeah, you can just check it out later. It's the same song, but with different lyrics about something you promised to do tonight.
Oh, my.
Oh, a drop kick from the hamburger to the ample bosom of Cheech.
And Super NES beat Resident Evil for the first time today.
Like the original Resident Evil, or one of its remakes, or was it a different game in the series? Oh, Cheech just got knocked off the apron. Cheap shot.
Remake.
Ah, yeah, that's... I own that. I haven't played it for some reason. On the PS4, I've got like Resident Evil 0 and 1 remakes, and maybe 4.
Did you ever play the PSVR one?
No, I've only played the demo, and it was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, somebody told me it's so fucking scary.
It feels like I'm not huge into horror in general. I like the Resident Evil games, but like being in that VR environment, immediately upon the start of the demo, you just feel cold. You feel like you're in this musty cabin, and like you get a chill running up your spine.
Cold sweats.
Not quite that far, but it was a pretty brief demo. There's like these jump scares, and when there's a point where you get stabbed in the leg, and it's like almost like you feel it. It's crazy. It's really immersive. I don't know if I could take the full game, but it felt pretty damn engrossing and immersive. Adrian's saying he put it on easy because it's very easy because he's a pansy ass. There's not a Resident Evil game I played though that I didn't like. Resident Evil 2 on N64 is my first one. I love that. Definitely want to play the remake at some point. Code Veronica is my favorite. 4 was also awesome.
Yeah.
Give up?
I haven't played 0 even though I own it. Adrian's saying he doesn't like that. I mean, I've heard that's one of the lower rated ones in terms of the mainline Resident Evil games. Especially with that Leonardo DiCaprio looking motherfucker as the protagonist. Hamburger with the cover on Cheech, but only a 1 count. Conrad Thompson's already blown out.
I think we should get Leo in the Mattitude.
Oh man, that's... But Leo himself or one of his characters?
Oh, good question. I don't really know. I don't have the answer right now.
What?
Jack from Titanic.
Oh man. Code Veronica, like I said, is my favorite. Adrian 2 was probably my second favorite. They're different than 4. I've heard that the remake of 2 makes a lot of changes to be more similar in terms of gameplay to the newer Resident Evil games.
I did like the 5 co-op aspect. That was cool.
Oh yeah, I played 5. It really sucks playing with an AI partner though.
It's very good with AI.
Oh my god. Ronald McDonald just stomping on the eyes of Cheech. Or of Chong, I'm sorry. I wonder if we might see some Resident Evil characters end up debuting here as a result of Adrian calling them out.
Oh, Ronald.
Cheech grabbing the chair. Oh my god, what's he going for? He just drops it for no reason whatsoever. He had Ronald dazed and just dropped that chair rather than using it, perhaps trying to beat him. Maybe it was a matter of honor. Oh, Ronald has no such qualms about using weaponry. But he is the illegal man, so the referee Conrad Thompson forcing him out.
And he puts him in the corner and just watches him.
As I'm suffering severe hand cramps from holding this microphone here.
It seems like the matches are a little longer tonight compared to last week. So. But nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, last week kind of went by at a brisk pace. We're only about halfway through the card tonight. Well, no, we're 2/3 of the way through, sorry. It's just that this last couple matches involve champions and non-title matches or championship implications, so there's more words in the description.
Yeah. Stay with us, folks. We got some big-time matches tonight. Big implications on the line.
Once again with the elbow drops, Cheech and Chong, a pair of elbow drops, but not capitalizing on it. Yeah, the 3 remaining matches after that, not to shortchange this match whatsoever, but the 3 matches we've got left are all huge. Thanos and the Megazord. I mean, Thanos just shocked the world by beating Brock Lesnar last week. The only loss that Thanos has is the Superman, so he's looking to move his way up the ladder here.
Yeah, because you got to think, if Thanos or Megazord win, obviously they're not going to get a shot at Mayhem, but they could put their name in the hat for our next potential pay-per-view.
Yeah, Thanos more so than Megazord. Megazord's got a couple losses, one to John Cena and one to The Undertaker.
And then Rose Nyland can prove herself. She can beat Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it's her first singles match, but she did get the fall in the debut match at Mat Mania, the 4-on-4 tag team match, securing victory for the Golden Girls.
And then obviously we have our biggest main event probably in the history of Mattitude.
Yeah, the 2-episode history of Mattitude is for sure our biggest main event. CM Punk, New Jack, and Superman in triple threat. Ronald McDonald
with the big burger. With the McDouble.
Nice.
You gotta think that whoever wins this match will be ranked right up there alongside Beavis and Butthead in terms of potential challengers for the tag titles.
Yep.
Oh, Hamburger, what's he going for? Oh my god. He hits the pedigree and the Mahi Straw cradle. Almost stealing the victory there. Backslide.
Conrad, he's probably our slowest rep.
Yeah, you gotta think so.
There's a reason.
Yeah, diabetes.
All right.
Well,
Oh, the belly-to-belly from Chong as he goes to tag out. Chong wearing far too much denim to allow his pores to breathe.
Nice.
Hamburger saying, eat shit. powerbomb directly onto the chair. Oh my God. Oh, if Ronald hadn't made the save, that could have been all.
I think it would have been that.
Series of leg drops. Is he going for it once again on the chair? Ronald's got to get in there.
There's going to be CTE for the Hamburglar.
Oh my God, he's already fucked up in the head enough. Chong just running the ropes. Oh, Hamburger with the Burger Buster. That's his finisher. He's not going for the cover. Those power bombs on the chair, though, you know, he's got to tag out. What's Ronald doing here?
What the fuck is that?
McMoon saw.
You never know what you'll see in the MWF.
Absolutely not. Oh, everybody's going for elbow drops in every match. Oh, Cheech with the super kick.
Excuse me.
Logan's got the COVID. Double team powerbomb from Cheech and Chong.
Double team powerbomb.
Oh, right to the McNads. No, come on, Cheech. Oh, I can hear Logan, by God. I hear myself through. Oh, he's going for the McShuffle again.
That's a hell of a tongue.
Perhaps wasting too much time, though. Oh. Logan paying the price of a Lowe's lifetime, working those long shifts before. Oh my God, they both hit their finishers. McDonald and Hamburglar.
That could do it.
Chong was not the legal man, though, but you gotta.
Fucking. Is he glitched?
No, Chong got critical by Ronald McDonald while Hamburglar hit his finisher on Cheech.
It's just funny because in a way it's kind of looking like he's floating in the air with everybody walking over him.
Yeah, it kind of does. But Chong's out of this match. Cheech has got to go it alone from here on out.
He's on a crazy acid trip right now.
Well, man, shouldn't have smoked so much. If Cheech can somehow pull out the victory here 2-on-1, you got to think that elevates him to the top spot. Why is Ronald getting in there? It's not like Chong is in any position to break that up. He literally is unconscious.
I would just double team him the whole time.
At least as much as the referee will allow.
Nice.
He died, Super Ness. He's on an acid trip in the middle of the ring.
Man, Ronald McDonald hit his finisher, knocked out Chong. He's completely unconscious. He's out for the rest of the match.
This is quite the scene.
It's over, and we can't say I'm surprised after the Mickey D shuffle. So Ronald McDonald and Beavis and the Hamburglar, much like Beavis and Butthead earlier, win their matches.
Hell of a performance by Team McDonald's.
The only loss by Ronald and the Hamburglar was to our champions in the semifinal round of the tournament. So you got to think that gives them a huge opportunity. Maybe next week we'll find out who's going to face the champs at the pay-per-view. Or maybe even sooner on Facebook.com/MattWrestling. Logan, how you...
Super Ness said he could go for some fries right now.
Oh, can we all? Now we got... Why am I sorting through men? We got the women's champion in non-title action against Rose Nyland from the Golden Girls.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Well, that must be Thanos and Megazord next.
You are correct, Logan. I was looking at the lineup, and I was right in searching through the men's roster first.
Thanos was going to be pissed if he didn't get on the card.
Yeah, we may have been snapped out of existence. Thank you for saving our lives, Logan.
I thought I was on a bad acid trip for a minute.
Now, Thanos last week beat Brock Lesnar with Brock's own finishing move.
Man. You got to think he's right up there as a top contender if he can win this.
Or at least on his way.
Yeah. Going down the only road he's ever known.
Like the drifter Elias, he was born to walk alone. Adrian saying the healthcare workers were getting free McDonald's for a few weeks last month / early this month. Those are the good old days. Apparently, McDonald's is trying to kill our healthcare workers by giving them heart trouble. Shannon says more like instant diarrhea. Adrian, as we all know, big fan of instant diarrhea.
And that could have been one reason that viewership was down. So like an hour or two ago, Sami Callihan was live with Fire Pro running a dream tournament, and that may have burned out the majority of the viewers.
Oh, Sami Callihan?
Yeah. He got up to 349 views in a hour and 36-minute stream.
That son of a bitch.
So he probably tired out all the viewers. You know what? He probably didn't have an Idkin on his show, though.
Oh, definitely not. Or Thanos, for that matter.
Yeah.
As we noted before, Thanos, his only loss was in his debut against Superman, who was in our #1 contender match tonight. And then both these men own victories over Brock Lesnar. Brock 0-2, shockingly, in the MWF. So it was only natural that these two titans should go head-to-head. Logan clearly took the type of allergy medication that makes you drowsy. That by God North Carolina pollen.
That's really no joke, though. That's crazy pollen here this year.
Yeah, same here in Texas. I mean, it looked like a light snowfall had hit the ground the other day just from all the pollen and spores and such, or whatever.
All that bee jizz.
Oh, God. So we got Stanley as a refereeing his first contest of the night, we should note.
Was Stan Lee a fan of the Power Rangers?
I'd have to say no. I don't know for sure, but I can only guess that he did not give a fuck about Power Rangers. He's like, what the fuck's a Power Ranger?
I wonder if he had if he was similar to Vince McMahon, where nothing revolved around anything except for Marvel.
Well, yeah, not quite to that extreme. I know that Stan was aware of at least other comic companies and worked a little bit for DC. Ooh, Megazord with the big ham hocks.
5 minutes gone.
You know, Stanley's death was really what... Oh, Thanos the low blow. Stanley's death is what set everything on a downward spiral, eventually leading to coronavirus. That's
So
when
apparently, I kind of did a quick Google search, and apparently Stan Lee, there's an article, I'm not going to read it because it's too long, but it says Marvel almost created the Power Rangers.
What? Oh,
check that out. Because Stan Lee discovered them in the early 80s and tried to sell a Marvel version of them, and it didn't get approved.
I had no idea.
Changed the world.
I definitely have to recommend Boom Studios' Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comics. Those are excellent. It's coming out over the last few years. Even better than the TV show. Sling Blade from the Megazord. Why do I have a New York accent?
Meeting a tougher test than Brock, it seems like. With the Megazord.
Yeah, Megazord is probably stepping up his game. He doesn't want to fall to 1-3 here. I mean, he is
kind of stuck in the abyss at 1-3. You got a lot of work to be done to get the title shot.
Yeah, absolutely. What's Megazord going? Oh, the twist of fate. But not going for the cover as is typical Megazord fashion. You still there, Logan?
Yeah.
I was hearing a lot of static for the last few minutes, and then I heard a click right before I asked that. Oh, a second choke slam from Thanos. What's Megazord? Oh, the fucking airplane spin into a power bomb. Only a 2 count.
All right.
It wasn't a constant static. It was just like occasional pops when you were talking. Megazord tuning up the band, stomping his foot, but going for a clothesline. Why? It sounds better now, though.
I think I knew what it was.
If only we had a moderator here who wasn't a sexually promiscuous deviant.
Yeah.
Airplane spin, bad idea to do when you're inebriated, says Adrian. Assuming he speaks from experience, or perhaps heard about it from Nadia and Maphodon. Logan either being chastised or seduced by his wife, not sure which.
I still didn't even do that good of a job. But it probably just needs to be hand washed, I guess.
Wait, what?
Nothing. No, I just realized that probably sounds funny on the other end of all of this.
Yeah, you were talking to Dakota in the background, and then I heard that part loud and clear.
Hand washed.
Thanos the schoolboy. Could this be it? No. Chastised and seduced. I don't know if you heard, Logan. I was saying that you were being either chastised or seduced by your wife. Adrian thinks it's both.
Probably.
Dakota known for lecturing you while she seduces you. Thanos with an elbow drop and a second one. That has perhaps been used more tonight than last week. Logan earning the nickname Mr. Sniffles. Oh, Thanos' third chokeslam of the match.
They had the door open at work all day today, so that probably didn't help.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
Because it was nice outside, so they left the door, big door open. Oh!
What's Megazord going for here? Taking Thanos up in the middle of the ring. That's smart. Oh, the big fists.
Car payment.
Oh, the Megazord with the running car payment lariat. Card payment, Logan's favorite sexual position confirmed. Or as they call it down in the South where he lives, a card note.
Oh, man, I hadn't heard that in a while. That is a South thing.
This is an ex of mine from Tennessee used to call it that.
It just drop balls everywhere.
Drop balls
we have
on
like
them.
these fancy not souvenir, but like these fancy balls that sit on a table, like glass balls, and just drop them everywhere.
Megazord, the kick in the face.
Yeah, my mom gave us like glass balls for a wedding gift.
Logan's mom gave him his balls, confirmed, as is typical.
Yeah.
In genetics.
My whole life revolves around balls, apparently.
Balls from your mom. She's like, 2 wasn't enough. Accept this gift. She wants grandchildren. She's like, the more balls, the better the odds.
Oh, my God. I should have knew that, Matt. Yes, I should have saw that coming. That's what she wanted this whole time, and I never saw it.
Oh, Thanos with the crossbody. Bailey won earlier with that move.
He said that she gave me balls because she wanted me to go ahead and have children. And it was another sign.
Twist of fate from the Megazord. Yeah, Dakota just busted your balls. That's right.
Broken Megazord.
Can you smell what Thanos is cooking? Nobody wants to go for a cover anymore. Thanos with that low blow. Please, Dakota, be gentle with those balls.
His Megazord says RVD for some reason.
20 minutes gone.
MGZ.
And it's crazy karate taunts. There hasn't been many pinfalls this match, if any.
Well, there's been quite a few, just not in the last several minutes. Saw Thanos go for pins off the choke slam. Megazord, not quite as many because he doesn't like to pin people, apparently. It seems like these guys, after they hit these big power moves, are often out of breath. Oh my God. Speaking of which, Megazord suplexed Thanos outside the ring, but refused to stop for breath. These people might not be cheering on Thanos so much if they knew that he's trying to snap half of them out of existence.
Yep, looking for the perfect balance.
He's unable to, once he earns the MWF World Championship, that will be the final Infinity Stone. That's what he's looking at.
Super Ness, he remembers. He said Megazord and Thanos are both known for hitting a move and just hanging out and not making a cover.
Absolutely. Thanos after, I was about to say after the F5 is when he makes that cover, but right now, will he do, no.
Megazord for sure is known for not going for covers.
Thanos couldn't hit it, couldn't make the cover after that F5, but he went for the back suplex with the pinfall after. As they slug it out here. I think the reason I might be accidentally channeling this New York accent is because of my Twitter follower, Vince Russo. I want to have him come and be a third man commentating sometime.
I think he would like our product better than anything right now.
Be like, bro, why is there nothing on a pole here? Why are there no DQs? This is all wrong. No swerves. Oh, Thanos covering after the chokeslam. I think this is it. By God, it is. Thanos finally putting Megazord away.
Big win. Big win. Back to that note, I think we've had plenty of swerves. I mean, we saw Idkin sit on Asuka's face. We've seen Captain Planet win the world title.
Yeah, and every show we end up having a match that we promise we can't deliver on. So far it hasn't happened on this show, but one might argue if we get through this show without having to change any matches, that would be a swerve of its own. You're like, oh, you thought we were going to change something? It's a swerve. You get exactly what you were promised. But now, moving on to the match that I already discussed before the last one. Harley Quinn, Rose Nyland. Women's champion Harley Quinn and Rose Nyland of the Golden Girls in a non-title match. Huge opportunity, though, for Rose Nyland, despite the title not being on the line.
Yeah. Trying to work your way
Brilliant
into a title
analysis.
shot. Yeah, that was. I didn't mean for it to come out like that.
Vintage Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts? Yeah.
Megazord's now 1-3. Does not look good for the Mafia. Made reference to Nadia Mafidon in the last match because she's known for being the type of person who frequently abuses alcohol and has to have Adrian dry her back up, or at least in the past, not anytime recently. And also, in a version of Power Rangers that we created, the Mastodon was replaced with a Mafidon.
And here we go. Harley and Rose.
Rose, the master of ninjutsu.
Crazy part of the show.
This has been Botchamania running wild tonight, folks. Harley Quinn undefeated in singles competition. Rose 1-0, winning a 4-on-4 tag team match. I can't really say 8-man because like none of the participants were men. 4 women against 4 clowns from outer space. Rose sending Harley out to the outside early.
I didn't know she was capable of that. What strength?
Oh, she's capable of just about anything, I would say. Adrian saying he thought that was his cat upstairs. No, for some reason, oh, it's Betty White, rains down fists. For some reason, whoever created these Golden Girls characters gave them all sorts of weird hissing and meowing noises. Rose with the press into the RKO.
She's trying to win this thing early, ain't she?
No, absolutely. She's 80 or like 90 something years old. She doesn't have time to fuck around.
And you know, with that experience, she knows that you have to finish these people early. The longer you let this go, you're more prone to losing.
Yeah, Betty White, Rose Nyland, old enough to know that you have to finish them early, whether they be men or women. But she wants to make a statement here. This is her first singles contest. She doesn't have much time left. She wants to make a statement by beating the women's champion in head-to-head competition. And so far, she's looking strong. Harley has been unbeatable so far, but Rose Nyland determined to change that. Oh, the Itkin sitting on a face. Oh my god, I thought she was going to go for a pedigree, but no. Butterfly suplex. And a stomp to the puss tang. Harley with a triangle choke. Rose saying no.
5 minutes gone.
That could have got it. She's got fragile bones.
Osteoporosis like a motherfucker, Logan.
Things I never thought I'd hear on Mattitude.
You set him up, I knock him down. Oh, they both collide.
Says, if Rose wins, what does that mean for the title picture? Oh, I'm late on that. God, that was above the cat one. Jeez, I missed that. Yes.
That didn't even show up in my chat at all.
Oh, maybe it just popped up. I don't know. That's weird. I swear I didn't see it a little bit ago. But he does have a good point. What does it mean if she wins?
You gotta imagine that would put her right into contention, being the only person to defeat the champ.
And definitely, yeah, it's in the conversation for sure.
I mean, we've still got one more week, one more episode of Mattitude after this, before Mayhem.
course, Bailey picked up a big win tonight.
Over the debuting Alexa Bliss, that's right.
We still
But
have kind of weird scenarios where Shayna supposedly lost the Matt Mania, but walked out or something. That was weird.
now Shayna actually did submit. I reviewed it, and she submitted. It was just immediately after a pinfall had happened, so the referee just went straight over to her, signaled for the bell for the elimination. It was just so fast with all the women in the ring that didn't catch it that first time around. Oh, Rose with a series of strikes. And oh my God, a blockbuster off the top rope. Could this be it? Only two. Oh, Rose went for the miss, but Harley ducked it and delivered a clothesline. As my cat, Malia, climbing on top of me saying, why haven't I gotten any treats yet?
You know, that's the part that is kind of a good way if you're going to beat Rose, is hit her with those submission holds.
Oh man, Rose just unleashing with the juking and jiving strikes. This has been, oh, she went for that spear but missed. I'd say this has been about 75-25 in favor of Rose Nyland.
Yeah. Harley's only offense has been kind of reversals.
Oh, holy shit. Rose with a series of rapid-fire strikes. 2 point. This is not looking good for Harley Quinn, our women's champion. If Rose can pull this off and continue to dominate like this, then that makes a very strong case for her to challenge for the title.
Yes. No doubt. Definitely be in the top 2 to 3 contenders in my mind.
Oh, but she stomps Rose directly in the vaginal area. Oh, but Rose immediately strikes back with a low blow of her own. Yes. Yes. That's Rose saying yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's the move she used to win at Matt Mania, but not able to go for the cover here. Oh, but that one, the Pele kick. Oh no. Atomic drop. Rose ducking the lariat. Not that one, the palm strike from Harley to Rose. Oh, another vicious palm strike.
Super Ness wants a new women's champion.
He's been very vocal in his displeasure with Harley Quinn, of course. Rose going for the barbed wire baseball bat, but she takes a super kick, and Harley uses the bat. Harley Quinn just using this bat to beat up a 90-something-year-old lady. And dancing right after. What a bitch.
We might see a real-life murder.
Oh, no. She just kicks Rose Nyland in the titty. Oh, Rose fighting back, though. She's got a light tube. If only she can use Harley blocking the strikes, but eventually falling. Oh, my God. Oh, no. She's... Oh, no. Vicious liver shot. Rose determined.
That could be the death of her there.
Rose keeps going for these weapons, but doesn't get a chance to use them, and Harley's just dancing like she's not affected.
Definitely read that wrong at first and thought Super Ness said eat her ass, Rose.
Wow. Oh, beat her ass, Rose. Okay. Oh no, a superplex onto a steel chair. This could be it. Oh no! Harley and Burt Reynolds collide. Burt Reynolds, our referee, is down. Rose with the shot for the chair.
That could shake it up.
Oh no, but Harley strikes back with the palm to the face. Rose is in trouble. Repeated shots to the face. Adrian saying, "What the hell was that?" That could be in reference to just about anything here. Oh, Rose with a chair to the gut. Oh no, she's playing the bongos.
The bongos.
Oh, that's it. Oh no. I don't know what that move is called, but that's the move she used to finish the match at Matt Mania once again. What she got? Springboard? Oh my God, springboard hurricane run. Oh, but she's in the ropes. Rose just not catching a break here. That is hilariously in character for Harley. I would agree, Adrian.
It is.
Oh my God, the discus lariat. They're both down.
Get up, get up.
Oh no. Poor Rose.
You just wonder if she can last going this long.
Almost 20 minutes. Oh, she goes for the mist to the vagina or something. What? Perhaps thinking that Harley needed some Lysol sprayed there. Oh, she sits on her face. She sits on her face. And she... Holy shit. Rose Nyland.
Oh, wow. There's a lot to think
Bongos.
about now.
Rose Nyland has just handed the champ her first ever loss.
So, what happens now? Wow.
Rhea Ripley is guaranteed a title shot. We'll have to see what happens with Rose following her humongous victory tonight.
That could set up a possible triple threat, maybe.
Yeah,
An option. There's a lot. Then, you know, Rose could be in a contender match for the possible next pay-per-view or something.
we still got one more
You never
episode
know.
of Mattitude before the pay-per-view, so let's see what happens there.
You never know. And Harley Quinn could lose, maybe get a rematch clause. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Anything.
That is shocking, though. I did not expect to see, especially with Rose dominating like that.
Super Ness calling for Harley Quinn's being stripped of being banned for life.
No, that's not going to happen. As we're down to 3 viewers. Our lowest show yet. Thank you, everyone, for abandoning us. But it's time for our main event. Triple threat match between CM Punk, New Jack, and Superman, with the winner moving on to Mayhem to challenge Captain Planet for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This is it. One of the bigger matches in the history of the Federation.
Probably the second biggest match after the World Championship match from the Mad Mania.
Yeah.
Or at least the second biggest in terms of men's singles matches. I don't want to shortchange the women's or tag team championship matches.
Yeah, then we had some pretty big matches in the COVID Classic.
Yeah, we've had some incredible matches, but in terms of the stakes, rarely have they been this high. We determine Captain Planet's challenger for Mayhem as CM Punk, for some reason, way up here in the alphabetical order. I gotta sneeze, but I don't want anybody thinking I got that Rona.
Coming, wow.
COVID.
I can't get out what I want to say. Super Ness says, okay, here's a color commentary question I'm going to give you. Is this going to be every man for themselves, or have Punk and New Jack struck a deal to take out Superman first? They were teammates last week. Could they have forged an alliance from that?
You know, that's a possibility I didn't consider. They didn't choose to be partners, but that victory may have brought them together. That is a good question. One that we're about to find the answer to. Perhaps. And of course, I should note that this is one fall to a finish, not elimination style. Our main event on our second ever edition of Mattitude. At 7 episodes, the MWF has surpassed the Hey Wogan podcast as the longest running streaming program featuring both myself and Logan.
It's It's time!
No entrances for some reason.
One fall!
Yeah.
Well, we're straight to the action tonight, boys.
No fucking around.
Which that's fine. I got a long drive to Virginia tomorrow after work.
What's the occasion?
A weekend at Nick's.
I didn't know if there's any sort of, like, I know there's not much going on because of coronavirus. I didn't know there's something going on. I didn't know what the restrictions were.
Just
there.
kind of an impromptu weekend.
Oh yeah. Nick and Logan are going to be going at it hard.
On his new couch.
You guys should get a kiddie pool, fill it with thumbtacks, cover them in hot sauce, and then jump into it off his trampoline.
You know what? We should. And then seeing Jeannie can go, Nick, what are you doing?
Oh, she's going to do that no matter
what. I sound
what.
Indian at first, then I turned her into Mario halfway through saying that.
Nick, it's me. I'm seeing Jeannie. What are you doing? Oh, no. Nick. Some girl at the lake got a drunk and broke her ankle somehow by tying it to a boat. These bitches are tripping. That's kind of stuff that happens in New Kent / Quinton, Virginia. As you remember...
Real quick, as a reminder, this is not elimination. This is first pinfall.
Absolutely. As you remember, Nick Moore was one of our commentators for the first show before the aforementioned drunk girls came and abducted him midway through the show, for him never to return.
The oddest ending in the history of MWF.
Superman seems to be content letting Punk and New Jack do most of the work here on each other.
It's a smart game plan.
5 minutes gone.
Can't argue with that. New Jack with one loss on his record to Captain Planet at Matt Mania. Superman, his only loss is to CM Punk in the COVID Classic, and Punk lost to Captain Planet in the very next matchup, the finals of the COVID Classic.
New Jack wants his rematch.
New Jack wants his rematch. Punk pinned Captain Planet in the tag team match last weekend with New Jack as his partner, thinking that he deserves a title shot off that alone. Kind of irritated that he has to compete here tonight, but he's doing his best to prove himself.
Yes.
Superman, of course, whipped Batman's ass last week. This is the least excited I've heard Logan for a CM Punk match ever.
That's nerves, man. With a match like this, it could end in a heartbeat. You know. It's a triple threat.
Anything can
The
happen.
odds are about 33% for each person.
Yeah, just about 33.3%.
Yeah, Scott Steiner math. Super Ness says the fact is New Jack had his shot. He had Captain Planet one-on-one in a match Taylor made for New Jack to win, and he couldn't cut it, brother.
I can't argue with that. New Jack chose the landmine death match as the winner of the Coronavirus Cup, and it backfired on him.
But
he was embarrassed.
Certainly has a shot at redemption here for sure.
All these men just throwing each other into the third man. New Jack with a second pile driver on Punk. Superman hulking up. New Jack, is he gonna... Went up top again, but New Jack doesn't want redemption. He wants cocaine. Why can't it be both?
10 minutes gone.
CM Punk signaling that it's over. No, Logan left. Kent special. We have lost Logan in the middle of the main event as New Jack busts out the fork on CM Punk. Logan abandoning the MWF. It's just me now. Oh. Well, his power went out. That's awesome. Anything could happen in the Mat Wrestling Federation, folks. Thank you, Adrian, for still being here. Go out and buy a PS4 really quickly so you can get on commentary. Oh, shit. Apparently Logan's neighbor's power went out as well. Looks like I'm going to be calling the rest of this main event solo. As we're down 2 viewers. A record low. We are WCW in the year 2000, but with better matches.
Give up.
New Jack stabbing CM Punk in the back of the head, and he's drawing blood. Oh, a series of kicks from Punk to Superman, but New Jack takes out Punk. Oh, New Jack's down. Punk bloodied. Punk with the belly-to-belly to Superman. That's how Punk beat Superman in the COVID Classic. This is chaotic, folks. Another belly-to-belly. New Jack with the midichlorians. The midichlorian count's so high. Oh, New Jack with the low blow to Superman telling him to eat shit. Oh no, Punk's been tossed outside the ring. It's just Superman and New Jack right now. But Punk immediately back in. I thought New Jack might go for a cover there, but nope.
Eat shit.
Keeps telling people to eat shit. Superman. Oh, Superman with the form of Death Valley Driver. New Jack suplexes Punk right outside the ring. And a slam. New Jack is on fire here, but he immediately fucks it up, just like many things he tries in life. That's right, Punk is a bloody mess, Adrian. That fork did a number on him. Oh, the Anaconda Vice. Why is Superman not breaking it up? Oh, he tries now, but he's not making much of an effort, I gotta say. New Jack forking Superman. A bloody CM Punk signals that it's over. He picked up both guys. Oh, a double drop kick from Superman and New Jack to Punk. Could Superman be going for it here? Yes, they can't special out, but it's broken up by New Jack. That's the danger of these triple threat matches. Adrian asking how prepared Punk is for Superman. Well, Punk has that victory over him, as he stated. You got to think that Punk did nothing but prepare for the last week for this match. Superman has spent time saving the world, while Punk has had He has had nothing on his mind but training. As I'm distracted by the action, CM Punk rolls up New Jack. Superman can't get there. CM Punk has pinned New Jack. CM Punk is going to Mayhem to challenge for the World Championship. By God. Wow, CM Punk with the by God schoolboy, Adrian's favorite move. Pinning New Jack, punching his ticket for Mayhem. I'm sorry, I am a little bit flustered. This action has been crazy. Logan lost power. It's been a wild night here. Well, that's it for tonight's crazy show. As we said, anything can happen in the Mat Wrestling Federation. Next week, we're going to have the debut of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. We'll be announcing what type of match they're going to be in at facebook.com/MattWrestling, along with the rest of the card. We've only got one more episode of Mattitude before the Mayhem pay-per-view. We're going to give consideration to Rose Nyland's victory over Harley Quinn, let you know what's up with that, the ramifications of that outcome. So make sure you stay tuned, pay attention to social media pages, and tune in next week. Same Matt time, same Matt channel.